Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that the video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine, as you can see. Kisumu is fantastic, and maybe you could also let me know where you are watching the video from, the county or the country, in case you are out of the republic. Ladies and gentlemen, Oburu Odinga has organized a mega Ladies and gentlemen, Oburu Odinga has organized a mega political event in Kisumu this coming Saturday. And that event has caused serious political panic within the Odinga family.
Brothers and sisters, when Oburu was here, he didn't emphasize. But I think the next person after loving me, the other person that he loves, leave alone his children, is Dr. Oburu. Raila would not do anything without consulting with Dr. Oburu. And if you wanted to know more, and you wanted to get to know what he's going to do, you had, if you are clever, you talk to Dr. Oburu first to talk to him, so that he softened the way for you to talk to him.
And because in politics nothing happens out of mere coincidence, in this video, I want us to understand why Oburu Odinga has convened that particular event and why it's causing serious political panic, especially within Raila Odinga's family. But before we get into all those details, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to talk about this event by Oburu Odinga. And the first question which I want to ask, do you think James Orengo will attend this event? Because according to the program, which is not yet out, but I've seen it, they expect to invite party officials from all counties within Nyanza. The governors have been invited, all MPs, all MCs. Professor Peter Nyang'nyong'o will not be available because I'm told he's going to be out of the country. He will be represented by his deputy. But will James Orengo attend this event? That is the biggest question I want to ask. Because if Orengo won't attend this event, I can assure you, Winnie Odinga will organize a similar event in Siaya. But let us not get into that for now. For now, let me reveal to you guys why Oburu Odinga has convened this event. Number one, Oburu Odinga is seeking the support of the Luo community in his journey of leading the ODM party.
Whatever is happening, whatever is going around the social media, those are just rumors, and we take them as speculations and things which people are getting out of hand. In the Odinga family, I want to tell you straight forth that I'm representing Right Honorable Oburu as the elder and as the face of the Odinga family. There is no crack in the Odinga family. We as the Odinga family, we are united since the late Jaramogi left us 32 years ago. And as you know, we are celebrating the 32nd anniversary of the late Jaramogi. So I want to make it clear that there is no crack. We as the Odinga family, we are very much united, and we are talking in one language.
The Luo community stood with Raila Amolo Odinga up to death. As a matter of fact, if Raila Odinga were to wake up today, the Luo community would still support him. But it's gone. Oburu Odinga was endorsed by the party leadership, then confirmed as the party leader. But he has never, in my view, bothered to go and meet with the party officials from the region. So for me, he's going to seek their support. He's going to meet them. He's going to discuss with them his vision for the party. And that's why it's going to be very, very important to know the factions which will be represented here. And that's why it's going to be very important to know the party officials who will attend this event. But in short, Oburu Odinga is going to seek for the Luo support in his bid of leading the ODM party. Ladies and gentlemen, the second objective of this meeting is that they are trying to preempt Winnie Odinga's next move. When Oburu Odinga convened a meeting in Kakamega, Winnie organized another event in Kibera. From Kibera, where do you think was going to be Winnie Odinga's next stop? I'm just asking. Because sometimes you can predict these things. My prediction is that Winnie Odinga was going to show up either in Mombasa or to show up in Kisumu.
Sisi kama wanabunge la wananchi tunaambia msichana yetu Winnie, heshima si utumwe. Respect is two-way traffic. Sisi kama wanabunge hatutaona giza, tuendelee tukojoe kwa nyumba. Tutakuchapa kiboko kama msichana yetu kama unakosa adabu kwa mzee. Mzee asimiwe asiheshimiwe. Oburu ashimiwe asiheshimiwe.
Lakini wale tunabaki naye hapa. Ndugu yangu, enough is enough. Wacha tukanyage huyo Oburu because we are in field of politics. Unaona? Hapa kuna mambo ya respect. Hapa kuna mambo ya respect. Respect tumekanyaga kando. Because yeye pia alisakubali, wacha tukanyage naye hapa. Oburu Odinga, hao ni wale watu walianza politics. Ndugu yangu sometime kabla usaliwe.
And probably joined by either Sifuna or Babu Owino. So these guys realized, okay, let us combine the Nyanza, because there's a serious discussion within Nyanza. I know most of you don't agree, but if you talk to majority of party officials, they will tell you that for them, they're comfortable with Oburu Odinga. But as much as they're comfortable with Oburu Odinga, they also don't want a situation where they are at loggerheads with particularly Mama Ida Odinga. Because Raila was the president. Because Raila Odinga was the ODM party leader for a very long time. Raila would call you to his house, and the person you'd meet there is Ida Odinga. So most of these guys find it very difficult to go against Ida as much as they support Oburu Odinga. So what they are trying to do is that Oburu Odinga is the party leader. Let us now preempt the next move. So Oburu Odinga has organized this event to preempt Winnie Odinga's next move. So that by Saturday, Oburu Odinga will know if it's Migori, if it's Siaya, which officials are with me. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've watched the video up to this stage, I want to make a request to you guys. Please, in the comment section, just type present and also ensure you click that thumbs up button so that this video can be viewed with a third eye by YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, the third objective of this meeting, and I think is the main reason why it has been called, is the broad-based government. Raila Odinga died and left ODM in broad-based government. But there's also something he said that who told you that ODM will not produce a presidential candidate in 2027. I followed the Kakamega event. I also followed the Kilifi. I didn't follow much of the Busia event. But the truth is, these guys are coming and the agenda they're selling is total. So we have party officials. Some of them are opposed. Most of them are in agreement. Then you tell them our position is this and this is why we are supporting broad-based government total. That's why this event has been convened. Number 4, which is my last point, I'm looking at it as the battle for the ODM delegates. This demand for ODM party to convene its delegates conference meeting. And during that NDC, a lot of things are going to happen. The party will decide whether Oburu will remain the chair, the leader. The party will decide whether they'll remain in the broad-based government. So which means the contest in ODM party today is not about the members. It's about the delegates. And that's why Oburu Odinga convened this meeting. If the Nyanza delegates will agree that is 2 term, they'll be happy. If the Nyanza delegates will say no to 2 term, it's going to be a bit tricky for them. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to think. That's my take. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. I have another question for you. Do you think if Winnie Odinga teams up with Babu and Sifuna, they can win the presidency in 2027? Do you think the Gen Zs can propel them to the presidency? Let me read your comment on that, because probably that's something we should start figuring out whether it's possible. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.